You're listening to the Disney Universal podcast, where I'll give you the latest news, rumors, refurbishments, and other things that make Disney, Universal Studios, and Islands of Adventures a part of our lives. So grab that drink, sit back, and let's discuss theme parks. Happy Monday, everybody. Welcome to show number 33. Thank you so much for joining me today and downloading the podcast. Today is August 20th. It is Monday night, and I am your host, Jeanette. Thank you so much again for joining me. I have so much news that I need to just give out that I am about to burst. I have news from Disney World, from Universal. I have Halloween. I have D23. Disney Springs. It's just ridiculous how much stuff I have today for you guys. It's been an amazing week of so many things coming out. So anyways, okay, let's rewind and let's start over. All right, guys, let's get started. Okie dokie. So I have my drink ready to go. I hope you have yours too. Don't forget, let's drink together. It's fun. Anyway, so let's get started with, let's talk about Halloween, huh? So Magic Kingdom have put up, oh my God, I can't talk today. Magic Kingdom has put up their Halloween decorations, finally. And the reason that they have done it early is because the very first Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party was this past Friday, the 17th. And from what I heard, it was a hit. So they added three new things to the Halloween party. So at the Pirates of the Caribbean attraction, on the ride itself, they have the addition of Gunpowder Pete, which is a live actor that will talk to you, and basically from what I saw, he's telling you like, don't go, don't keep going, I'm warning you, ye be warned, blah blah blah, this and that. There's also at Space Mountain, it has a new soundtrack that obviously is Halloween themed, and from what I also heard, the teacups have, I think, black lights, so that's a pretty cool additions. So let me see what else. Obviously, they have the Hocus Pocus the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular stage show. So that is going on as well. And ironically enough, the very first party on Friday was sold out. That's crazy. So a lot of media went to. So let me see. So not only do they have the new stuff going on with the pirates and Space Mountain and stuff, but they also have new treats, and they also have new merchandise. Oh, and by the way, the Space Mountain ride, or the music, whatever, the attraction is basically the whole ride was with the lights out in complete darkness, and they have like the Halloween music, so it makes it even more spookier. So that's gonna make people want to go even more. So make sure you do that, and don't forget, guys, that if you do go to the party, no fast passes can be made. You could just basically, from what they say, you could basically walk on, but we waited like 20 minutes for Pirates last year, so it's not really just a walk on. Okay, so let me see. Obviously, they have the Sanderson sisters, the three girls from Hocus Pocus. They also have the Boo to You Halloween Parade that I am so in love with, and I basically it's huge, and I would love for something like this to be even the music is amazing. So anyway, like I said before, they also have obviously new merch going on, photo pass magic shots. And speaking of PhotoPass, they have a huge list of characters you could take pictures with. So I'm gonna go down the list really quick. So here it is. Okay, so we have, let's see. These are basically all in alphabetical order. So you have Aladdin, Jasmine, Abu, and Genie. Then you have Alice and the Mad Hatter, Anastasia and Drizella, Ariel and Eric, Belle and Gaston, Brer Fox and Brer Rabbit, Cruella, Cinderella, Doc McStuffins and the New Disney Junior Dance Party, Donald and Daisy Duck, Elena of Avalor, Elvis, which is Elvis, Snitch Elvis, the Gravediggers, which that would be an amazing photo op, Jack and Sully, not Jack and Sally, but they do have Jack and Sally. So Jack, oh wait, Jack and, oh my God, they made a mistake. Okay, sorry guys. So they do have Jack and Sally. I guess they screwed up there. Jack Sparrow, so Captain Jack Sparrow, Jafar, Lotso from Toy Story 3, Moana, Mickey and Minnie Mouse, Mike, Sully, George, and Boo at the New Disney Junior Dance Party, and at the, the whole dance party area. They have Pirate Goofy. They have Pooh, Tigger, Eeyore, and Piglet, the Queen of Hearts, and Tweedles. They have Rapunzel, Seven Dwarfs, Tarzan, Jane, and Turk, and then you have Tiana as well. So those are the characters that you're going to have. Hopefully, you'll get to take your picture with your favorite one. Unfortunately, nothing is really confirmed. That's just what I got from wdwmagic.com, that those were the characters that are going to be available for you to take pictures with at the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Now, as far as the magic shots, you have, let's see here. These are pretty cool. Better to me, they're better than last year's. There's the Headless Horseman, which is at the main entrance of the Magic Kingdom, which that one's amazing. There's a Haunted Mansion animation at Town Square, looking down Main Street. There's the Grim Grinning Ghosts and Ghost Coach Driver, which is the hearse in front of the mansion. Pumpkin Patch at Town Square, the Haunted Mansion Dancing Ghost on Main Street, the Dancing Skeleton Specialty, outside of Ariel's Grotto and New Fantasyland After Dark, of course. There is also the Apple, which is around the park. I guess it's a poisonous apple, obviously. And then also the Scary Pumpkin. So that's not bad. Don't forget, costume guidelines for all guests. They have the right to reserve. They reserve the right to deny you if you are not wearing your costume. I was told last year, just in case, that if they don't let you wear your costume, you can't just go in and put it in a locker. You have to go back to your bus or back to your car, or back to your hotel to get rid of your costume. All guests must be dressed, may dress as their favorite character, but may not pose for pictures or sign photographs for guests, which is obvious. You shouldn't be doing that anyways. Costumes must be family friendly, of course. That doesn't give people the right to dress half naked. Let me see. Oh, they can't be offensive. They can't be objectionable or violent. Costumes may not contain any weapons that resemble or could easily be mistaken for an actual weapon. Costumes may not contain sharp objects, pointed objects, or materials that may accidentally strike another guest. I would think umbrellas would be a thing, but I see a lot of umbrellas. Let me see what else. Guests who do not adhere to these guidelines may be refused entry. Now, for guests ages 13 and under, costumes and some masks may be worn as long as the mask does not cover the entire face and the eyes are visible. Now, for guests 14 and older, layered costumes or costume props that surround the entire body are strongly discouraged. Like, if you want to dress up as the Spaceship Earth, it's obviously discouraged because, you're taking up a lot of room, I guess. I'm not sure how that works. Or you could hurt somebody else. Let me see. Or maybe subject to additional security screening. Costumes may not reach or drag on the ground, so full-length princess dresses, some of them might not be allowed. Costumes may not reach, I already said that. Capes may be worn if the length does not go below the waist. Themed t-shirts, blouses, sweatshirts, and hats are acceptable. And accessories that are acceptable include transparent wigs, plastic lightsabers, toy swords, and tutus. Headwear may be worn as long as it doesn't cover the face, and mask of any kind may not be worn. So there you have it. Those are the rules, and that's what's going on. So make sure you don't show up with something you think you're gonna get, sent back for. Just be smart about it. Okay, so let's talk about these new popcorn buckets that they have going on. So they will be available at both Disneyland and Disney World, but unfortunately only in Disney World unfortunately for Disneyland. Only in Disney World will it be refillable. So let's see. The bucket designs feature Minnie and Mickey Mouse riding a broomstick, as well as Chip and Dale dressed up as bats. Now the bucket will be refillable for the duration of your vacation at Walt Disney World. So the Disney California Adventure Oogie Boogie Base Popcorn Bucket will only be available in Disney California Adventure Park. But obviously that's not for us. Which I think they sold that one here last year. I'm not really sure. All right, so let's talk a little bit more Halloween stuff that they're giving out. So you know how they have, for those of you who don't know, Disney gives out these refillable mugs for coffee, hot chocolate, soda, juice, whatever they can provide. So you basically pay, I think it's $18.99 or $17.99, and then you basically have, for the length of your stay, you have a refillable mug, so you could drink as much as you want. So the only thing is, I believe, once you fill it up with whatever soda or whatever juice you want to drink, you have to wait like 2 minutes and then refill it again. So you can't really like fill it up, then pour it somewhere else, and then fill up again right away. So you got to wait a couple of minutes. Now, Disney has decided that they are going to come up with a Halloween themed refillable mug. So it's going to be a flat rate of $18.99 during, obviously, your length of stay. So the mugs are offered complimentary if you purchase one of the 3 Disney dining plans, by the way. And they're only refillable at the resorts and not in the parks, unfortunately, which kind of sucks because the one in Blizzard Beach or Typhoon Lagoon, they are refillable in the parks, in the water parks, obviously. So, but for some reason these don't. I'm not sure why they're doing that, but hopefully eventually they will. Maybe for an extra couple of dollars they will let you do that. Then as far as coffee or hot chocolate, you don't need to. Technically, you don't need to have it. You don't need to have the chip activated. So just in case, so you guys know, if you guys didn't know that. Okay, let me see here. So it's unknown at this time of guests who purchase a Disney dining plan will receive these Halloween themed mugs, but you get to get a regular mug, whatever per se. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So they're basically going to be given out during, when you stay at the resorts. You purchase it and then you could drink as much as you want. I was going to say something else about these mugs. Darn it. Oh yeah, at the boardwalk. If you guys ever been to the boardwalk, if you haven't been to the boardwalk, you must go. It's nice, especially at night. It's really beautiful. So the boardwalk is one of Disney's resort hotels that they have a boardwalk, literally a boardwalk outside where you walk, and they have an outside pizza place. They have a margarita stand. They have a fried food stand. Another one they sell honey roasted almonds or caramel roasted or something or other. They have, it's just stuff to do at night, and sometimes they have a magician out there or somebody that juggles or whatever. They have stuff out there for you to see. So anyways, at that boardwalk, they have this bakery, and inside the bakery, you could actually refill your mugs. So in case you're at Epcot and you're by France or you're by the UK, and obviously, this is, obviously, if you have a ticket to be in the park, you come out, you go to the boardwalk, because you literally, once you go out, what is that called? The International Gateway. You could go right out there, and then you could walk to the boardwalk. You could refill your drink, come back in the park. So there, and just in case. But anyway, so they have these mugs now, the Halloween themed, which is great. I'd love to get my hands on one. So that's it. All right. So let's talk about these amazing treats that they have going on this year. So I don't know if you guys went last year, but last year they had really cool things that they're actually bringing back this year. The first thing that I see is a hitchhiking ghost dessert, and it's going to be available at the Aloha Isle, and it looks to be a Doom Buggy inspired cream puff. And it's filled with cookies and cream mousse and topped with a chocolate piece featuring the hitchhiking ghosts. So looks really good. This next one is amazing, and I think I might get this. It's the pumpkin cheesecake. So if you love pumpkin, you love cheesecake, this is what you need to get. It's going to be at the Main Street Bakery, and it's only available on party nights. And it's topped with the chocolate Mickey pumpkin, and the pumpkin cheesecake is gluten friendly. And let me see, with gluten friendly vanilla pecan cake and caramel glaze. Damn, wow, that sounds amazing. All right, the next one is Mini Witch Brownie, and it's going to be at Casey's Corner, and it's available daily through October 31st. And it is a brownie, and it is topped with a white chocolate piece featuring Minnie Mouse dressed in her Halloween best. The next thing is the Hades Nachos. Hades is the villain from Hercules. And this is available at Pecos Bill, Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, and it's available only on party nights. So this has black bean nacho chips, and they're topped with buffalo chicken and your choice of toppings from the bar. All right, the next up is Worms and Dirt. They had this last year, and it's at Pecos Bill, Tall Tale Inn and Cafe, and it's available on party nights only, and it's available daily starting October 1st. That's great. So only on party nights until October 1st, and it's going to be daily. More likely, obviously, through Halloween. So this is basically gummy worms. Let me see. So it's worms and dirt. Oh, chocolate pudding. And it comes topped with gluten-friendly cake crumbs, gummy worms, and a chocolate gravestone. All right. Next up, you have... This is called Treats at the Cider House, and it's available on party nights only. Now, this is available at the Golden Oak Outpost, and... All right, so this just different things. You have apple cider. You could pair that with a warm caramel stuffed pretzel. Wow, that's weird. Warm caramel stuffed pretzel. Yeah, I read that right. You have cinnamon donuts, like the little, not donuts, but the little donut holes. And that's it. Okay, so that's what they're called, Treats at the Cider House. Okay, the next up is a Zero Waffle Sundae, and it's going to be available at Sleepy Hollow, and it is only available on party nights only and starting October 1st. So party nights only until October 1st, and everybody's going to start. You can buy it whenever, any night. Let me see here. So it's named after Zero, which is Jack Skellington's dog, and it has pumpkin waffles. Wow. And it's a sundae. So it's topped with vanilla ice cream, sprinkles, and caramel drizzle. Jesus. Okay, next up is the caramel. Oh my God. Jack Skellington Cake Push Pop. My cousin got this last year, and I kind of was not in the mood to try it. I was kind of like sugared out. And it's available at Sleepy Hollow, and it's available party nights only. So it's not going to be available after, during any other nights. Now, this is like, if you have ever had those push pops, it's a cylinder, and you push from the bottom, you push it up, and that's how you continue to eat it. You just keep pushing it up, and it keeps coming out. So it comes layered with chocolate cake, vanilla buttercream, white chocolate and dark chocolate crispy pearls, dark chocolate curls, and white chocolate Jack Skellington piece on the top. And that sounds pretty amazing. And he said it was really good. So, gotta try that. The next up is Madame Leota Dessert, and that's a Liberty Square Market, which is next to the Haunted Mansion, and it's available on party nights only. Now, this is a ball-shaped dessert, and let me see here. What does it have? Okay, it has a vanilla tart shell filled with toasted marshmallow pastry cream and topped with crispy pearls, chocolate, and hard candy garnish. Not bad. Next up, you have the Oogie Boogie Meringue, and it's at Gaston's Tavern, and it's available only on party nights. And this is gluten-free. Wow. Gluten-friendly, pretty much. It's the pomegranate cherry gelée. Just call it Jello. With gummy worms, and it's topped with glow-in-the-dark meringue, and it's gluten-friendly. All right, this next one, a friend of mine tried it, and he said it was phenomenal. It's called the Maleficent Dessert, and it has storybook treats, and it's available on party nights only. Now, this is themed to Maleficent, and she's the villain from Sleeping Beauty. It's a lime soft serve ice cream, or whatever you want to call it, in a black waffle cone, which I'm sure it's chocolate, and it's topped with a purple sugar. Oh, purple sugar. It's topped with purple sugar and chocolate horns. So the horns, obviously, for Maleficent. That sounds amazing. This next thing, not sure how I feel about this. And people told me that this didn't really taste like candy corn. It's candy corn ice cream, and it's at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, and it's available daily through the 31st. And it's candy corn sweet tooth. It's candy corn supposedly flavored ice cream. I don't know, but it's soft serve ice cream, and you could get it in a cone or a sundae. The next one is the Monster Smash Burger, and this is at Cosmic Rays Starlight Cafe, and it's available only on party nights. Now, this is ridiculous. This has Monster cheese, tater tots, sriracha aioli, I guess you know the sauce, and from what I see here, I see bacon, cheese, I guess. Yeah, cheese, the burger, lettuce and tomato, and the bun is basically black. Or burnt. I don't know what it looks like. All right, so this next one is not gonna buy it, but I would love for somebody to buy it for me to try it. It's the candy corn milkshake. It's at Anti-Gravity's Galactic Goodies, and it's available daily through the 31st. And this is, let me see here, it's topped with cotton candy and Mickey-shaped marshmallow. A Mickey-shaped marshmallow. Not sure if it tastes like cotton candy, but who knows. Next one is the Not So Poison Apple Cupcake at Main Street Bakery, and it's available daily through October 31st. This is, let me see. Oh, it's a spiced apple cupcake. Wow. With pecan crunch, and buttercream. Wow, that sounds ridiculous. All right. And then the last thing is the Halloween cinnamon roll. And they had this last year as well. It's at the Main Street Bakery, available daily through the 31st of October. And it's basically a cinnamon roll topped with icing and a chocolate spider web. So that, my friends, is all I have for the Halloween party. I will be going... What's today? Today's the 20th. I will be going in less than a month, and I will basically give you a little rundown of the party itself, and, just let you know how everything went, and if there's anything new that I didn't talk about, to give you guys an idea. All right. So before I continue on to anything else, I completely forgot to tell you guys or mention it. I know I posted it at Disney Universal on Facebook, but I can't believe I completely forgot to tell you about these beautiful headbands that they're coming out with, all Halloween inspired, Haunted Mansion inspired. So the first one is, it's a theme to the ballerina, which I love. It's a pink headband, and it has, the ears are white, and it has the little flower that's on her dress. I think it's on her dress, yeah. And then you have a little bow, a little pink bow on the side. So that's the first one. There's 4 different ones. The second one is, the headband is black. Then you have the ears are purple with the black design for the wall, the wallpaper in the Haunted Mansion. Then you have the bow on top is green and black stripes, just like the dresses. And then you have a little bat in front of it, a purple bat. I think it's purple. Then you have the Hatbox Ghost, and this one's really weird. It has the hat. It's like one of those that you basically put right above your head. It's like a like a cap or whatever, like the classic Mickey ears that are like felt. So you put that, and you put the string under your neck or whatever. And then you have the Mickey ears, the plastic Mickey ears, on top. So this one is the face of the Hatbox Ghost, and then the ears are like the brick wall. They're like sage, I guess you call it, the color green, and then the wall's black. So it's basically bricks, and then you have the hat of the Hatbox Ghost on top of the head, and the hair on the side of the Hatbox Ghost. It's really weird. And then the last one is, it's actually themed to Jack Skellington. It's really cute. It's the black headband, black ears, and then a little hat, which actually looks like Dr. Facilier's hat from The Princess and the Frog. And a stripe like a ribbon around the hat, and the hat's little. A ribbon around the hat, and the ribbon is black and white stripes up and down, and then it has a Jack Skellington in the front, and it has a couple of feathers on the top of the hat, and then in the back it's a veil. So it's a black see-through veil with like little dots on it. So those 4 are going to be available. That's a really cool idea by Disney. Good for them for coming up with these really cute headbands. So that's pretty much it as far as I have for Halloween. Let's continue on to the rest of the park. All right, so actually let's stay in Magic Kingdom really quick. I want to talk about Be Our Guest restaurant. For those of you who have not ever dined at Be Our Guest, it's basically in New Fantasyland and back there by Big Top Circus, by the Little Mermaid, and Enchanted Tales of Belle in Fantasyland, basically, but it's a New Fantasyland. Anyways, so that restaurant, for dinner, they used to do an a la carte menu, which was not bad. It's French food-ish, whatever. It's a little expensive for my nerves, but it is what it is. I've dined in it before because I celebrated an anniversary there. But now they have changed it into, instead of an a la carte menu, it's now a prefix menu, which means you pay a set price and you get to choose from the menu the appetizer, the soup, or whatever, the dessert, and and your meal, of course. So let me see here. It is basically $55 for adults and $35 for children ages 3 to 9. Now, this is a 3-course meal, and it costs 2 table service credits on the Disney dining plan. So, in case you deserve to. You deserve, in case, you deserve it. Or in case you decide to do this. The bread service, it was, let me see here, from what I understand, it's a house-made sourdough loaf that is served in a special basket, and the bread will be served warm and not sliced, so you have to pull it apart yourself. And there is a space baked into the loaf for the new house-made butter that's going to be topped with black sea salt. Now, that sounds amazing. Now, let me go over the menu really quick. So the appetizers, you have escargot, which is obviously snails, if you guys don't know that. French onion soup, Maine lobster bisque, charred octopus, mixed field greens, or an assortment meats and artisanal cheese selection. So you have to choose from that. So that's your appetizer, okay? All right, so let's move on to the entrees. You have center cut filet mignon, smoked ricotta and corn tortellini, spiced dusted lamb chops, poulet rogue chicken, saffron-infused seafood bolognese. I'm sorry, guys. I'm horrible at pronouncing these. And then you also have roasted pork tenderloin. So you could choose from any of those as far as your entree. And then as for your dessert, you have an almond macaroon, which has lemon jam and raspberries. You have white chocolate chip cup with the gray stuff and crisp pearls. And then you have dark chocolate truffle, which is filled with dark chocolate, and Grand Marnier ganache. I don't know what that is, but it says Banfi Rosa Releghe Braccetto d'Acqui Piedmont. Oh, that's wine. So it's a dessert wine. So let me see here. Yeah, the desserts they're cute, but they're small. But then again, why would you want a big dessert after your meal? Okay, so besides that, so that's a $55. So you get those 3 choices. Then you also have a wine list, you have a champagne list, and you have a beer list. So you could choose from that, but obviously you have to pay extra for that. The prices, okay, so basically the wine list, they go from $11 a glass to $16, I think, or something like that. Oh, no. Here, I'm sorry. They have more on the bottom. From let's say $9 to $16 a glass, or $18, whatever. And then you could get the bottle of champagne brut, whatever, $69 a bottle, or Chardonnay, $49 a bottle. Red wine for, the heck is that? $75. Good Lord. Okay, anyways, moving on. Beer, Angry Orchard Rose Hard cider, 7.5, so 7.5, $7.50. Stella, $9.50. Some French wine, some French beer, Belgian beer, stuff that I've never heard of before, which I might try because I'm crazy. Like $10. Then you have signature non-alcoholic drinks. So you have a fruit punch for $19 and a lemonade for $19. Those two come with a souvenir cup. That's why they're $19. Now, let me see here. Guests on the Disney dining plan will redeem 2 table credits meals from their meal balance for each person dining. So just be aware of that. I'm pretty sure that if you order a non-alcoholic drink, you don't have to get it with a souvenir cup. So that's not bad. So anyway, so that's it. I just wanted to mention that because I heard this was going on, and it started on July 27th, I think. But overall, I've heard it's pretty good. So obviously recommendations. Reservations are not required, but recommended. 407 WDW Dine, or just get online and reserve your table. Okay, so staying in the Magic Kingdom, let's go to Cosmic Ray Starlight Cafe, and you can actually do a mobile order from the secret menu. So on the secret menu, the menu item is a pork belly burger. So this is only available through the mobile order service. So think about that. Now this is, let me see, it says listed underneath the specialty offerings for the Incredible Tomorrowland Expo. And you could still grab that super stretchy burger, by the way, through September 3rd. Okay, so the pork belly burger is topped with smoked Gouda, sriracha aioli, and pork rinds. And, and it's topped with pickle chips. How cool. So the pork belly burger, Jesus, it's $17.99. That's pretty crazy. Anyway, so you could order that. You can mobile order it, of course, only. You can't get it regularly. So that it's basically making people, download this application and order stuff through the application. It is a lot faster, guys. Trust me. I've done it so many times before, and if I could do it for every single restaurant, I would. Especially drinks. So that's pretty much it. All right, so let's move on. I want to apologize that I'm talking a lot about food tonight. There's a lot going on with food. So if you didn't eat, then go away. Go eat something. All right, let's move on to Disney Springs. The Polite Pig. If you guys haven't had food there, I've heard it's really, really good. I'm dying to try it. They actually have added an outdoor seating area. That it has umbrellas, and I was actually able to sit down there. Was it last night? Yeah, it was actually last night. I was able to sit there as I was waiting for someone. But yeah, it's it's obviously hot. The rains haven't stopped, so they decided to add these patio, like chairs, tables and chairs, and then the umbrella on the top. So just so you know, I just wanted to mention that. Nothing exciting going on. All right. So let's go and move to Epcot, and let's talk a little bit of food and wine really fast. I'm not going to talk too much, but I'm going to talk a lot. I'm going to talk about the food and wine really fast. Okay, so this year's Food and Wine Festival has new like for the dining package that you can purchase. They have the Eat to the Beat concert series, and this year 98 Degrees and Vertical Horizon, which I have no idea who they are. They are going to be joining this year's Food and Wine Festival on the stage, and for the first time in forever, they are going to have a counter service option as the dining package. So regularly the dining package is basically you reserve at you could eat at Beer Garden, you could eat at like any other basically like sit down restaurants, San Angel Inn, stuff like that, and you pay the price for eating dinner there, and then you get to have VIP seating at the concert. So this year they're doing a quick service, so you don't have to sit down, you don't have to spend that much money. So they have only as a day of opportunity. You can make reservations at Liberty Inn, not reservations, but you could have dinner at Liberty Inn and purchase the counter service option for $29.99, which is actually really good because normally I think they start at like $35 or something like that for regular sit down or whatever. But that's like, from what I heard, $35. It was beer garden for lunch. So this is the Liberty Inn, and let me see here. Food and wine attendees can get a package that includes an entree, dessert, and non-alcoholic beverage at the American Pavilion. So the Liberty Inn is obviously at the American Pavilion, and you can get that. Now the deal provides reserved seatings at like that night's Eat to the Beat concert. So you can't purchase it Monday and then Tuesday go and say, oh, I'm here for the concert and I purchased it yesterday. So it has to be for the same day, which I guess for the regular dining, the Eat to the Beat dining thingy, the dining package, I guess you could do it. I'm not sure. I've never done it. Hopefully I'm going to do it this year. I want to do beer garden for lunch. So the package can only be purchased for that day's concert. The number of Liberty Inn quick service packages available for purchase will change daily, depending on the number of seats that have not already been reserved. So the Liberty Inn begins offering this option at 11:30 a.m. So make sure you guys know that you get there first. So the early bird gets the worm. So let me see here. Jasmine, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so, all right, so you basically don't have to make a reservation. So it's quick service. So all you do is you pay for the $29.99, and then you go eat at Liberty Inn, and then you watch the concert that same day or that same night. Or you watch the concert, and then you go for dinner. Whatever you want to do, it's your choice. But just know that you do have that option available this year. All right, so staying with food, and I'm sorry I'm killing you guys with food, but let's go to Disney Springs and let's talk about this new food truck that's coming to Disney Springs. So according to Disney Parks blog, there is a popular barbecue place called Four Rivers, and it is going to have its own food truck at Disney Springs. Now, let's see. It's called 4R Cantina Barbacoa Food Truck, and it's going to be located at the Marketplace, Disney Springs Marketplace, beginning like later on this month. So it should be coming up anytime. So the food truck is going to serve barbacoa style menu derived from the culinary culture of Mexico City. And you will be able to get taco cones, burrito bowls, and even like vegetarian options like the squash blossom burrito. So this is cool. I've never heard of these people, but I'm excited. I'm willing to try this, and I hope you are too. All right, so enough about food. Let's talk about other fun stuff. So remember, I don't know if I told you guys about the Gatsby evening at the Edison. The Edison is a kind of like steampunkish. There was one in California, from what I heard, and it's a lounge restaurant. It's like a club kind of, at night. And it's basically, like I said, steampunk, and, you could dress nice. They have dancers, like Moulin Rouge dancers, that type of dance. They have orchestras, they have bands, they have lots of cool stuff. Now, they're going to have a Gatsby evening, and Disney Springs is inviting guests to have they call it a roaring good time, and it is here. Okay, so basically here are the details. So it's here. This is from the event invitation itself. It says, celebrate Labor Day by getting all dolled up in your flapper attire, jazzed up in your 1920s style suits, and dance the night away. From the moment you step on the red carpet and enter the opulent party setting, be prepared to be entertained from flair tenders serving swanky spirits, flying aerial champagne performers, flapper dancers, cigar rollers, live band, stilt walkers, and more. You will be dazzled till the end. So you'll have samples of Moet champagne through the evening, and you can enjoy the full food and beverage menu for purchase, obviously. So this is going to be on Sunday, September 2nd. The doors will open at 7:30 p.m. and the tickets are $75 per person plus tax and gratuity. So that sounds like a roaring a good time. So if you get to go, let me know how it goes. Hopefully you like it. All right, so you guys remember when Disney was attempting this dog-friendly, bring your pets, and bring your dogs, not pets, but bring your dogs, and you have to pay $50 to $75 a night to, have your pet here, and then if you go to the park, your pet has to be quiet, and they can't be longer than 6 hours. Okay, well, yeah, that's still going on. So they announced that the pilot program that was launched in October of last year is going to continue. So guests who wish to bring up to 2 dogs on their vacation, you have the option to stay in one of the 250 dog-friendly rooms at the Art of Animation, Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground, Port Orleans Yacht Club, and I think, yeah, that's it. So the Disney's Yacht Club, that's the last one. So the Fort Wilderness Resort and Campground will remain pet-friendly at the campsites and cabins. And there is an additional, sorry, something just popped up and blocked my, okay. All right, so there's an additional charge of $75 a day for pet cleaning, whatever, at the Yacht Club Resort. And every other resort is $50 per day. So dogs will be greeted with Pluto's Welcome Kit, which will include map bowls, pet ID tag, disposable bags, to pick up the dog's crap, puppy pads and dog walking maps, and additionally, rooms with the dog staying in them will receive like this do not disturb door magnet or door hanger. To let like the housekeeper, whoever is going to come into the room, know that there's a dog in the room. Now, according to Walt Disney World Resort Park rules, dogs staying in designated guest rooms are not allowed in the theme parks or public spaces such as pools, restaurants, and recreational spaces, obviously, unless, they're service animals. Additionally, pets are expected to be leashed, properly vaccinated, and well behaved. So there you go. That nice pilot program is still happening, and it is going on those resorts. Which, by the way, if you do decide that you maybe don't want to leave your dog at the hotel, which I wouldn't want to leave Teddy at the hotel by himself, because it's kind of, it kind of sucks for them. You're not just at a strange place, but you're left alone in a strange place. That kind of sucks for them. So there is, it's called Best Friends Pet Care, and it's down the street, literally. So just Google that and leave them there. I think it's like maybe $25, $30 a day for daycare. But if you're willing to pay $50 a night to bring your pet with you, then you could leave them for an extra $30 a day at the pet place, the hotel, whatever, so they don't freak out and tear up the room, and then you have to pay for that. All right, so moving on, let's talk about... Sorry. Okay, so let's talk about my Disney Experience app. If you guys don't have that, that is Disney's application for your smartphone. Oh my god. 1, it's getting late. 2, my computer's giving me problems. Oh my goodness, this is crazy. All right, so it's for your smartphone or tablet, and it's basically an application where you can book fast passes, where you could put all your tickets, and you could connect with your family and friends. You could mobile order the food. You could, even book hotel. You could pay for park tickets. Well, now my Disney Experience app includes Shop Disney Park capabilities. So there was an application just for purchasing stuff from the parks, and it was called Shop Parks app. So now my Disney Experience has that included within the application, which is pretty cool because, why have 2 different applications for something you can do all together? So, when, once either for those of you who do have the application, the regular My Disney Experience application, you will be, once it renews, or not renews, but the new version comes up and you update it, that's when you're going to get the new Shop Parks app. So I think that's pretty cool. Good work, Disney. Good show. All right, so let's talk something that's coming up for Magic Kingdom. It's something that's got me excited. I've never seen the movie Tron, but we have acquired Shanghai's Tron. What is it called? Light cycles, motorcycle thing, whatever, the ride. So it's basically, it's going to be coming in the next few years. So it's not, obviously not here yet, but the construction has begun. And unfortunately, with the construction comes issues and closures. Oh my goodness, I can't talk today. So closures. So let's see here. Oh, by the way, I did see the billboard. They had it already up. I saw it not just from the train next to Storybook Circus in Fantasyland, but you could also see it as you're walking. Like, let's say there's a path. If you guys walk from Space Mountain, you go through the back. Like, if you're looking at Space Mountain, if you're looking at Space Mountain on the left side, oh my God, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Trust me, I'm not drunk. I'm just really tired. All right, so you're looking at Space Mountain. On the left of Space Mountain is a store. I forgot what it's called. But right next to the store, there's a walking path that takes you through the side of the Tomorrowland Speedway, where it's actually a smoking section. So you go through that, and then that's basically you. On your right side, you'll see the train tracks, which is for the railroad. And on the left side, you'll see not just the smokers, but you'll see the Tomorrowland Speedway. So you walk through, you have that little path, and then you hit the Barnstormer, Goofy's Barnstormer on the left, and then the train station on the right-hand side. Now, before you get to this train station, on the right, you're going to see a sign that, you're going to see the light cycles. I don't even, oh my God, I'm just like blanking out right now. You'll see the attraction, what it's going to look like, basically, the sign for it. So the signage. And then if you kind of focus a little bit, you'll see through the trees, you'll see the construction that has started already. So, all right. So the reason I brought it up is because there's going to be some closures because of this. For one, the railroad station or the railroad itself is going to cease for a little bit. So unfortunately, you won't be able to ride the train, but you will be able to pose for some photo ops with the train. And hopefully they'll have a conductor out there so you can at least, take a picture with them. And you'll have an up close and personal look at the railroad, at the train, basically. All right. So the second closure is the Tomorrowland Speedway, which was what I was talking about earlier, is going to be closed while the track is adjusted, but this is not till next year. So when the attraction reopens in summer of 2019, it will still be the same attraction, you know from before. So it's not going to change. It's just closed while the track is adjusted, blah, 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 blah. So that's going to happen. So just be prepared for that. Now, in addition to the Tron coaster, the Magic Kingdom announced that a little over a year ago at the D23 Expo, the schedule to open just in time. It's scheduled to open just in time for the 50th anniversary. So Disney World's 50th anniversary, which is in 2021. The Tron ride is going to be designed after the Tron Light Cycle Power Run at Shanghai Disneyland, and it's a coaster-style attraction, and it allows riders to board a train of two-wheeled light cycles. So it's like a motorcycle, kind of like if you've ridden Pandora. If you've ridden Flight of Passage, it's just like that, basically. So let me see here. So the Tron Light Cycle Power Run, it's already open in Shanghai Disneyland, and it became the highest rated attraction of the park. So Disney decided to bring it here to us, and it will be available for the 2021 50th anniversary. So that sounds like It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a really, 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 really popular ride. So just be prepared for that. Yeah. So just get ready for that. All right. So let's see. I think I'm almost done with Disney. So let's talk just a little bit about the new holiday, the holiday season coming up. And let's talk about Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam, Nighttime Spectacular. And it's actually returning to Hollywood Studios in November for the holiday season again. Now, they have started booking the holiday dessert party for that, for the show. And let me see here. Food stations will offer holiday sweets and snacks such as like the warm cheese fondue with pretzel bread and the Yule logs. And the Yule logs look amazing. So guests 21 and over can enjoy beer, wine, and specialty cocktails like gingerbread martinis, and non-alcoholic specialty beverages will also be available. Party attendees will receive a visit from a special VIP character, and guests will also be able to enjoy the Disney Movie Magic show prior to Jingle Bell, Jingle Bam from the reserved viewing area as well. Now, know that although the flurry of fun in Hollywood Studios officially kicks off in November 8th, booking is currently available for the Jingle Bell Jingle Bam holiday dessert party starting November 6th. Now, the price of the dessert party, it varies. So from November 6th to December 22nd, the party is $79 for adults and $45 for kids 3 to 9. From December 23rd through January 1st, it's $89 for adults and $49 for kids 3 to 9. From January 2nd through the 6th, the party is $79 per adult and $45 for kids 3 to 9. And tax and gratuity is not included. So as with dessert parties, admission to Hollywood Studios is required, but not included. So visit DisneyWorld.com or 407 WDW Dine to book this event. All right, so let's go over. Okay, let's talk about annual pass holders really quick. All right, so annual pass holders, we are, because luckily I'm an annual pass holder as well. We are actually going to get not just the Chef Mickey magnet, because they're giving that this year. That's pretty cool. I thought they were going to give a Goofy one, but I guess Mickey, I love Mickey, so I can't say no to Mickey. So the magnet is, let me see here. All right, so, okay, you can, not just the magnet, but they also have a cutting board. Now, just know that the cutting board is not a regular cutting board. It's the size of like if you were going to cut an apple. So just know that. Now, pass holders, this is how you're going to get your cutting board. On your first visit to the festival, when you head to the festival center, you pick up your chef. Oh my God. Okay, your Chef Mickey magnet. Okay, then with 3 more visits, you can receive a free cutting board on the 4th visit to the 2018 event. Okay, do we understand? So you get your magnet on the first day, you go 3 more times, and on the 4th time you go, you will get your cutting board. Okay, so valid annual pass card and photo ID is required. 1 magnet and 1 cutting board per pass holder, and magnet and cutting boards are available while supplies last. So don't miss out on this opportunity, guys. This is something that Disney does not do. And last year, what was it that we got? We got a pin or something. Whatever. Anyways, don't miss out on this opportunity, because it looks really cute, and the magnet's gonna be super, super cute. All right, so pass holders also, you can attend a special early access shopping event at Epcot on select Thursdays during the International Food and Wine Festival. And it's basically it's part of the VI pass holder series. So unfortunately, this is on a Thursday in the morning, and they don't realize people work. But anyways, during these events, pass holders, you can enjoy early access to Epcot from 8 to 9 and be amongst the first to purchase the newest releases of the pass holder exclusive merchandise at the festival center at Mouse Gear. And you can also purchase mimosas from the festival center to enjoy during the event, blah, blah, blah. So the Thank You Thursdays are August 30th, September 20th, and October 18th. So it's only 3 Thursdays. And unlike other VI pass holder events, these events do not require registration of any kind. So don't worry about, oh my God, I forgot to register, I can't go. No, just go. Just show up and you'll be fine. Okay, so let's talk about Mickey really quick and his 90th birthday, that's coming up. So ABC is going to present Mickey's 90th Spectacular on November 4th. Now, for those of you who are true Mickey fans, you know that Mickey's birthday is November 18th. Now, ABC has announced that on November 4th, they will celebrate Mickey Mouse's birthday with Mickey's 90 Spectacular, which is a 2-hour primetime special. Now, Don Mitcher, who is a legendary television producer / director, is going to produce and direct this event, which will be broadcasted from the Shrine Auditorium in Los Angeles. The special will include musical performances, tributes, and short films that have never been seen before. Now, Mitcher said that he's honored to be involved in the star-studded production, adding, he's delighted to be working with this magical event. Walt Disney was a major influence in my early life and actually inspired me to pursue my life's work in television. So, more details on this broadcast will be announced later on, including obviously who's going to be there with celebrities and all that stuff, and who's going to perform. Now, Mickey's 90th Spectacular will be presented Sunday, November 4th, beginning at 8 p.m., and that's Eastern Time. And like I said, Mickey Mouse will turn 90 on November 18th. So for those of you who are in town or who will be in town, I surely will be in the parks on that day because I have to celebrate his birthday. Obviously, Disney style. Okay, so the last thing in my notes for Disney is the D23 Expo for 2019. The ticket prices have been released. So the early bird pricing is if you purchase your tickets from from August 23rd to November 20th, the adult one-day ticket is $67. The child one-day ticket is $49, which is 3 to 9. And the adult 3-day ticket is $177. And the child 3-day ticket is $125, which is 3 to 9. Regular member pricing after the 20th. So this is all regular. Let me see something. Sorry, hold on one second. Let me just make sure I'm not giving you wrong information. Okay. So regular member pricing. This is early bird pricing is for members, D23 members. Okay. So then the regular member after the 20th, after that early bird date flies by, the 1-day ticket is $79. The child day ticket is $59. Adult 3-day ticket is $219, and the 3-day ticket for a child is $164. Now this is for non-members. An adult 1-day ticket is $89. The child 1-day ticket is $69. The adult 3-day ticket is $249. Look at the difference, okay? And the child 3-day ticket is $185. Now a limited number of these tickets with VIP benefits will be available to D23 Gold members for $250 each. This is ridiculous. Highly coveted. So these are coveted sorcerer tickets. They're $2,500 each. In the past, these tickets have sold out almost instantly. Think about that. When you buy your tickets, you can also pick up some exclusive merchandise that's going to be only available until the end of the year. So let me see what else it says here. They announced that many of the favorite traditions from the D23 Expo will be returning, including Disney Legends Ceremony, Talent Central, and the Walt Disney Archives exhibit. So that sounds pretty cool. Now, here's something new. The Masquerade Costume Contest will be back as well with actress Yvette Nicole Brown and fashion designer voice actress Ashley Eckstein as judges. So it sounds like it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited about it. Hopefully, they're going to announce a lot of cool stuff for this next coming year. So anyway, so get your tickets. If you're a member, if you're not a member, get your tickets early so you could save. All right. So these next three, last three news items are all Universal. So let's start with the eighth voyage of Sinbad. Now, so for those of you who have never seen this, and me included, it is in Islands of Adventure, and it's basically next to the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Right before you get to Harry Potter, on the right-hand side is where the stunt show is usually, it's at, basically. Unfortunately, or fortunately, it's going to be closing on September 15. Now, according to the original poster at Inside Universal, the cast and the technicians were called in on August 16 for a mandatory meeting which pointed towards the closure of the show. Now, on the morning of the 17th, the next day, it was confirmed that it's now common knowledge at Universal Orlando that it's entirely true. If you never experienced the show, The Eighth Voyage of Sinbad, it's basically in the Lost Continent. That's what it's called. You're not missing much. The show is downright horrible and has always felt like it belonged in a time capsule from the 1990s. It hasn't felt like it's had a place in the park for many years. Its closure will hopefully lead to something better in the future. So, get in your last shows or get in your first show or, it's going to be gone forever. So it's not been officially announced by Universal. But just know that it's going to happen. And, who knows? I mean, you never know. It's more than likely making room for the new Harry Potter roller coaster or whatever. All right. So let's move on. I apologize. I don't have 4. I have 3. Universal items. So, okay, the next thing is stepping outside of Islands of Adventure. Let's go to the AMC Universal Cineplex. It's going to be transformed into Universal Cinemark in mid-September. So, for those of you who've never been to a Cinemark, it's basically just a regular, it's just Cinemark is a brand, like AMC or whatever. So, this fall at Universal City Walk, it's going to undergo a fairly significant change. So AMC Universal Cineplex will have its final day of operation on September 13 and will reopen as Universal Cinemark on September 15. So it isn't simply a change of name and branding, but Cinemark will be completely refurbishing the theater over several months. Now, the refurbishment is going to include the addition of Cinemark luxury loungers with extendable footrests, cup holders, and plush seating in all 20 of the theaters. Additionally, Cinemark is going to be adding a Cinemark XD auditorium, which will feature an expansive wall-to-wall screen, custom engineering surround sound with multi-channel speakers and state-of-the-art projection systems capable of delivering 35 trillion colors. So that's going to be something pretty cool. I guess they're going to be closing the theater. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but I'm pretty excited about that. So something else I am excited about, and this was a rumor, and now it's actually confirmed that the Universal Orlando, you know how they have Universal Orlando, then they have Islands of Adventure that opened up in 99, and then Volcano Bay, which opened up last year. Volcano Bay is considered a theme park as well because it is themed. It is themed to, I guess, Hawaii or the Polynesian. I'm not sure what it's themed. I've actually never been. Hopefully, I was hoping to go this Saturday, but I can't because I have to work. But basically, Universal has 3 theme parks, right? So, as I was talking about it last time, I think it was last time or the podcast before that, now there's rumors that they're going to be opening up a 4th theme park. But that rumor has become a reality. So Stephen Burke, who is CEO of NBC Universal, he answered with this information. So, quote, it says, in terms of a new gate in Florida, we're looking at it. We filed basically a name registration, unquote. So it wasn't immediately clear if he was referring to Fantastic Worlds or Universal's Epic Universe, another name that the company filled with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. Both have descriptions that include theme park services. Now, he goes on to say, we have a lot of great intellectual property. We love the theme park business, and it's one of our best, most consistent businesses. And we think we have a lot of very long runway. We have a very long runway, and that another gate in Florida would have the advantage of turning Florida from a 2 to 3 day destination to potentially a week-long destination, unquote. So a spokesman for Universal Orlando, Tom Schroeder, he declined to answer any questions about the timing, location, theme, and or name of a potential new park. He said, we got nothing more to add beyond what was shared on the call. As he said in an email. Now, the new comments came as Comcast reported that its theme park business had grown in the second quarter, despite the negative impact of an earlier Easter holiday this year that shifted some spring break travel into the first quarter. So, revenue for the theme park segment grew 3.6% to $1.4 billion, due in part to the opening of new attractions, including Fast and the Furious and the Jimmy Fallon ride and stuff like that. So, I mean, this is pretty exciting. I mean, you have new hotels coming up, Sapphire Falls, what's the other one? Aventura. Sapphire Falls is open. Cabana Bay obviously is open. Aventura is not open yet, but you know, Universal has so much more plans. 2 more hotels are coming up in the future. And if you remember where Wet and Wild used to be, that's where the 2 hotels are going to be. One hotel is going to be where Wet and Wild was, and the second hotel is going to be in the parking lot of where Wet and Wild used to be. So those 2 hotels are basically they're going to be their value resorts. So you're going to be able to book one of those resorts for like $75 a night, basically. So that's coming in the future. One is already being built, and reservations are already being made for that hotel. So Universal's got a lot coming up. Comcast has so much money they could give away, and I'm actually very proud to be part of Universal Studios. So as much as crazy as a leap that I took and moved over here to work for Disney, I'm not working for Disney. I'm working for Universal. So go figure. But anyway, so that's pretty much it. Sorry I've talked your ears off. Sorry I've given you probably made you eat 2 dinners for tonight. But anyways, I had so much news I had to give you guys, and it's just driving me crazy because my computer was so slow tonight, and it's so late right now, but I'm going to post this podcast now anyways, just to keep you guys updated. And thank you guys for listening to me blab for over an hour. Thank you so much. And so if you go to the parks, have fun. Keep me posted. Send me pictures. Let me know how you do and how you like the parks, and how you like summer in the parks, and how you like Toy Story, because I haven't gone to Toy Story yet and I'm dying to go. So anyways, all right guys, well, thank you so much for downloading this episode, and I will see you when I see you. Cheers. Thanks so much for joining me today. You can find me on Facebook at Disnerd Universal and on Instagram at Disnerd_Universal. Make sure you subscribe to the Disnerd Universal podcast on iTunes and on Stitcher Radio so you can listen on the go. Please rate and review the podcast and share with your friends so you can help me get the word out. As the great Dumbledore said in Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, if only one remembers to turn on the light. See you next time.